Welcome to the Not So Random Ass Wrestling Podcast. I am your host, Christopher Steelman Steele.
I'm the other co-host, the Vampiro Hardcastle.
So, we'll just start right off with the No Mercies tonight.
Yep.
Oh, might be after once this gets uploaded, it'll probably
have already gone
on, but still, it's tonight.
You'll get our previews. You'll get our matches. What's gonna win what?
I got list up. We'll start at the bottom because it's probably
Kickoff show.
Anyways.
Yep.
Elias versus Apollo Crews.
Apollo's gonna win.
I think Elias.
Meh.
Apollo Crews hasn't done anything lately.
Yeah. Neither was really Elias other than be irritating.
Right, but I think Elias. They're doing more with Elias than they are Apollo.
Right. He's at least getting to finish songs. More that can be said for the singer.
We disagree on this one. Neville versus
Enzo. I say Neville is going to just straight up dominate.
I think Enzo's going to win. I don't know how.
He's probably going to win.
But I think he's going to win. Then we got Finn Balor versus Bray Wyatt.
I say Bray gets this one. Would make no sense.
I go Finn. Bray won the first one.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did. On Raw.
Oh, yeah, on Raw. I'm talking pay-per-views.
Yeah, but they're
man-to-man, Bray's going to win.
They're 1-1.
Yeah, all the more reason Bray will win.
Bray doesn't win wars.
Not all the time.
Never wins anything.
First time for everything.
The Intercontinental Championship, The Miz versus Jason Jordan. I'm going Jason Jordan.
So am I. That's not really...
I don't know if he's going to win the championship or not.
Oh, yeah. I think he'll win it. He'll lose it on Raw, but he'll lose it on Raw to like one of the Miz-Tourage to start up some shit there.
No. Our turn, our Enzo turn.
Right. No, there you go. Enzo turns and screws Jason Jordan. Miz keeps his belt. I can see that going.
And then Miz becomes part
of the Miz-Tourage.
Miz-Tourage.
Enzo.
Maybe Enzo wins the Cruiserweight title.
If Enzo wins the Cruiserweight title, he's definitely joining the Miz. Because it'll have to be some kind of interference from the Miz-Tourage for him in order to win that belt. That's all I'm saying.
The Women's Championship, Fatal 5-Way now.
Yeah. Bayley.
Alexa Bliss retains.
I'm thinking Bayley or Nia Jax.
I think Alexa Bliss retains over Emma.
Okay, I can see that.
Emma's in the match just as a fodder.
Pretty much.
John Cena versus Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns.
Yeah, it would make the most sense for Roman to win.
Right.
I really don't care who wins, though. That's the...
Right. Great lead-up. They have done a great job with this build-up. But yes, Roman Reigns, because it's a changing of the guard.
Right. And you skipped one, by the way.
Oh, I forgot. I did skip the tag team match. Sheamus and Cesaro are taking on...
The Bar versus the Shield.
The Bar versus Shield.
Well, Shield's going to win because Shield
right.
beats Bar. It's rocks, paper, scissors. Come on now. Swing the Bar, Shield blocks Bar.
So then we got the main event, Lesnar and Strowman.
I know who I want to win, and I know who's gonna win.
Right.
We want Braun to win.
Most people do.
We know Strowman's gonna lose and Lesnar's holding that belt to frickin' WrestleMania. It's already in the cards. Like they've already said, he will be main eventing WrestleMania. So unless they plan on taking the belt off Strowman now, let Strowman carry it for a few months, lose it at like Rumble, back to Brock, so Brock can carry it through the WrestleMania season.
But I don't see that happening.
Me either.
It's going to be... Lesnar is going to... So, pretty much, maybe a couple of disagreements.
Yeah, Finn, Bray, and Enzo and Neville seem
maybe
to be...
women.
And the women's, yeah, because you say Alexa Bliss, and I'm thinking Nia Jax or Bayley, just because Bayley came back just now.
Right. I like I said, I really think Emma's the fodder.
Oh, yeah. To lose to.
For Bliss to retain.
Yeah.
She can't beat any of the other women. But Emma?
Easily.
Right. So, we got that. We're through there. That only took us 5 minutes to get through. So,
Gonna be a relatively short episode.
They have done an amazing job with that build up though. John Cena, Roman Reigns. Even this week, but
oh yeah, Roman coming out playing that video of John Cena talking all that crap
right.
and going, sounds familiar.
But you remember a few months ago, John Cena did take back everything he said about The Rock.
Yeah.
Don't matter.
You think Roman's going to play that video? No.
Yeah, but because that don't matter.
It really doesn't. He's
still a hypocrite.
It's true. Well, you want to go over the 4 matches that they got set for Hell in a Cell?
Let's see. You got Shane and
KO in the cell.
In the cell. You got
New Day and the Usos.
New Day.
Same here. Natalie and Charlotte. I'll go Charlotte just because Flair will probably be there and.
No, I don't think it matters. I think
it'll be the cash in.
I think it's got to be coming. Maybe not. Maybe she holds it till the cash in until WrestleMania.
Maybe.
I think Carmella is getting ready to cash that in and become champion.
Yeah, because the next one, the next pay-per-view probably won't be any. Like, I'm trying to think.
You gotta look. The next pay-per-view is what? Survivor Series? After that?
No, TLC.
Okay, then Survivor Series.
TLC, October 22nd, and then maybe Starrcade or Survivor Series.
Maybe. Probably Survivor Series. And then go with SmackDown for December. I don't know. Anyways, you gotta think Survivor Series is coming up, and you have you're probably not gonna have women's matches.
Right, and that's gonna be in Texas.
Maybe you have women's matches, but
I was thinking they'd have her cash in like New York or something, but that's like a year and a half away, or like a year away or something. Their next big show in New York is like SummerSlam. There's no way in hell they're gonna make it go that long because Money in the Bank happens before that.
No, you can't. This is only a year.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's not going to work out that way. So yeah, it'd have to be. I would think the Detroit crowd would probably be a receptive crowd to her cashing in.
Right.
Or she cashes in tonight.
No.
The details of the Money in the Bank are any title. So if she's like, I think I can beat. They could make it. She could come out and make it a fatal 6-way when everyone's laid out.
So, should I ask my question again? For the male, let's say it don't matter if females, males, but Money in the Bank. Let's say you're in a tag team match, non-title match. The person cashes in. What happens?
Do they have a partner?
The person just, let's say champion. Or say we'll go with the women's, Natalya and
Charlotte.
No, Natalya and somebody else.
Okay, we'll go with like Natalya and Naomi against, or Natalya and Tamina
versus
against Naomi and Charlotte.
And Carmella comes out, cashes in during the middle of the match.
Would that automatically flip it to a fatal 5-way?
I don't know. This never happened before.
No, it hasn't, and that would be fantastic. Now there's some story that could be told that we don't ever see.
Right. It could, and it's easily done.
Right.
Because how many times do you have a champion in a tag team match?
a lot.
Non-title match is a tag team match. Of course, it's not going to be a title match.
Right.
Money in the Bank person comes out. Or let's say it was before. Let's say we'll go with the SmackDown male. Let's say Baron Corbin didn't cash in. It's a 6-man tag. You got Jinder Mahal and the Bollywood Boys versus somebody like Randy Orton, Nakamura, and somebody else.
Right. And all of a sudden...
or a handicap match or something.
Yeah.
2-on-3. Nakamura and Randy Orton versus Jinder Mahal and
the Bollywood Boys.
Does it become a fatal 6-way?
Or is everybody cast out and it's just the champion and the challenger?
Right. Does that match just automatically die? What happens?
That's such a good question.
If somebody wants to comment and tell me how it would work, I'd love to hear people's theories.
Yeah, there's some scenarios that can really throw some wrenches in.
Like in that situation, you could have Jinder Mahal get RKO'd, but not be the legal man. Guess what? He's knocked out.
Yeah. God, that's such a rough one.
Come out and cash in. All right, and speaking of cash in, or kind of on cash ins, I was watching one of those top 10s today, early this morning, and it was fastest matches. And a few of them were cash-ins. Like Daniel Bryan cash-in. Wasn't against Bishop. He was laid out with chairs all around him. And he cashed in and pinned him. Well, certain ones were not on the list. Wasn't... Hogan versus Yokozuna. That should have been in the fastest matches.
Yeah.
But that wasn't...
That was 18 seconds long?
Yeah, but some of the matches were 6 seconds long.
Right. Diesel and Bob Backlund. Literally 4 seconds. 1 second to do a jackknife, 3 seconds to count the pin as his foot's rested upon his chest.
Now, actually, the one that was 6 seconds, the person was already laid out. Bell rang and pinned.
Right, like the Edge John Cena.
So it should have been 4 seconds, but it's 6 seconds because this is.
Let me guess. They count the Brock Lesnar Goldberg atrocity.
No, because it was too long match.
No, the minute and a half one that just happened.
Yeah, that was longer than it wasn't. Didn't rank in the top 10.
It was a bunch of
I'm talking...
legit match. Well, okay, Sheamus and Daniel Bryan, probably one of them, at WrestleMania, 18 seconds. Even though it was supposed to be shorter.
No. Most of them were, within 10 seconds.
Damn.
They're a lot of cash-ins. Because...
Right.
You have to... As soon as bell rings, you're pinning...
Yeah. Honestly, I think the best cash-in ever was Dolph Ziggler's cash-in. Because it was like
No.
that close. He was going to lose it like twice, and then he just comes back and wins it.
My favorite one was CM Punk.
Yes.
The against Batista. Actually, that one and who was it CM Punk again? Both of them. Both of his cash-ins.
Did he have 2 cash-ins?
Yeah. Against Edge.
Maybe.
Because Edge was... Both titles were going to SmackDown. Edge said, you'll never see this title on here again because I'm not returning to Raw.
That's right.
I thought it was CM Punk that came out. He got beat up. And then I think it's CM Punk that came out. Cashed in and won the title. I think that was the second cash in.
That might be it. Let me see if I can find the...
I'm pretty sure that was like his second.
Mr. Kennedy, yep, Punk won twice.
He won twice, I know that. And
as a result of the cash in, the World Heavyweight Championship was transferred back to Raw. That was after his first one.
that was his first one. Edge was his first one, and then...
They don't say who he cashed in on, though, which is kind of screwy. You'd think they would.
No, it was Edge. It was Batista's the one that beat Edge up.
That's right.
He beat him up and then he laid him out. He cashed in, and then the Raw Raw had that title. It's done. World Heavyweight, was that the World?
Yeah. Pretty sure both of Punks were for the World Heavyweight.
But he did cash in twice, right?
Yes.
And you know there's only been
3 people who failed.
3 people that failed. And one of them wasn't CM Punk.
Nope. Damian Sandow, John Cena, and
Baron Corbin.
Oh, here we go. So when Edge cashed in, Punk cashed in on Edge after Edge was attacked by Batista.
Yep.
And then cashed in again on Edge. No, on Jeff Hardy after he beat Edge at Extreme Rules.
Okay. That's why I don't remember that one, because that was had a pay-per-view that before.
Cena cashed in on Punk and failed. Wait, why is that yellow?
Because fail.
Because he won, but it was by DQ.
Oh. You know, and go back to that match.
The Cena Punk match?
On the 1000th episode of Raw. They're like, they were saying, oh, nobody has announced their cash in ahead of time like that.
Bullshit.
RVD.
Yep.
I'm like, you guys are full of shit.
He told John Cena, I'm coming for you at One Night Stand, end of fucking story.
Right. And I'm taking the title, and it's becoming the ECW title.
Yep. And he did.
Right. He cashed in. A One Night Stand. Is that the second one?
Yes.
Yeah, because he wasn't able to make it the first one.
He was at the first one, but is unable to compete in the first
Right.
one due to the leg injury. This is when they should have actually dropped the ECW name for One Night Stand and just made it One Night Stand like they did the year after. Because it was very, very not ECW. It is so not ECW.
The second one?
Yeah.
No.
Taz versus Lawler. Angle versus Orton.
That one.
Oh, here's an ECW match: the FBI versus Super Crazy and Tajiri. Rey Mysterio versus Sabu. Okay, we got 3 so far. And then with this one here, Foley, Edge, and Lita against Funk, Dreamer, and Beulah. There's a 4th one: Balls versus Masato Tanaka. So they barely squeaked it out as an ECW pay-per-view with 4 of the 7 matches containing all ECW people. Not really though, because Edge isn't. Van Dam. So it's like 3 matches consisting of nothing but former ECW alum, with other ones kind of meshed in.
Well, I will count people that were started like CM Punk.
He wasn't even there.
I'm just saying if they ECW WWE ECW didn't start
Until after.
right after that
Yeah.
pay-per-view.
Yep.
So no.
Here's the I would actually consider Taz versus Jerry Lawler to be an ECW match, because Lawler did appear on ECW before the merging thing with this bingo hall should be built out of toilet paper, because there's nothing in here but shit. Great line, so much heat. Makes me just want to click on Jerry Lawler and check out his controversy section of his Wikipedia page, because there is some.
Yeah.
What? Really? Nothing? Not even the fucking 14-year-old? Like, really?
No. Really?
Yeah.
Nope.
Nope.
How about the Kaufman?
Nope.
Really?
Nothing in his no controversies thing for Jerry Lawler, which is just crazy. He's always always got something.
All right, so while you're rambling on, I'll try to think up something good.
Yeah. Jerry Lawler did a parody of Ghostbusters called Wimpbusters.
Oh, by the way, we didn't say this last week, and I do want to mention it. Very sad news. One of the greatest managers of all time.
Actually, had we actually looked at wrestling news
Last
that
week,
day,
that day,
we would have been able to get it in there, but it gives us more time to think up awesome stuff to talk about. So we could just spend this last segment, even use our picks for our favorite Heenan moments.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was just thinking because of it. Was like favorite Heenan moments or matches?
Right.
Let
me go dive into his wiki so I can.
Heenan passed away last Sunday.
Bobby the Brain,
greatest manager, almost has to be the greatest manager of all time.
One of the greatest managers of all time. I'll go with that.
If not the top.
The best heel manager of all time, friggin' period, with a tight, close tie of Jim Cornette and Paul Heyman right below him.
I would say, actually, Jim Cornette maybe, Paul Heyman, close with Mr. Fuji.
Oh yeah, that's a tight 3. Yeah.
I think Mr. Fuji and Paul Heyman are a little bit higher than Cornette, in my opinion.
I'm not going to count this as a moment, but if there is an afterlife, I will damn near guarantee Bobby Heenan is raising hell, and Gorilla Monsoon's following and go, will you stop?
Right.
Like, that, like, as soon as he came in, he started ragging on Jesus, and there's freaking Gorilla, will you knock it on? I've been here for 20 years, you're going to get me kicked out.
So,
yeah.
So, you want to go first?
Yeah, one of my favorite Heenan moments was when Raw first started, and he's trying to get in the building.
All right.
Classic Heenan
moment.
He cannot just.
He dresses up
like an old woman. It's a classic. The dude is a genius.
So, I'm gonna go with holding down Ultimate Warriors.
Yes, that's a great one.
That is one of my favorite moments of
all time.
All time, yes.
I'm gonna have to go with I don't even remember what episode or what show it was on, but Heenan and Monsoon are sitting poolside. Yeah. And Heenan's like, so we're live right now? Right. Welcome to my palatial estate. And like he just starts lying and Monsoon's like, we're at a hotel, dude. What the hell? Will you stop it?
All right. It's before Raw. Whatever the Monday night program was before.
Yeah.
They asked the Brain.
Oh yeah.
Talking about people having back problems because of their wallet. They keep their wallet in the back left pocket.
Right.
And him being like, so here's what you do. Send me your wallet with money in it.
Primetime wrestling.
Primetime wrestling, yep. And I don't know why I remember that, but it's just hilarious. Definitely. The Ask Heenan was always funny, but I do remember that one in particular.
Well, my last moment isn't so much a moment as it is just like an entire arc of his freaking career. I just love the fact that no matter what Hogan did, Heenan always friggin' hated him. Always hated him. Like, 96 Bash at the Beach, Hogan comes walking down, everybody's thinking, he's the hero, he's the hero. Heenan, first words out of his mouth, is he the sixth man? Like, just completely, he's an asshole, he's got to be the sixth man.
So, yeah, I agree with you there. I forget the complete match. I know it was against the British Bulldogs.
Okay.
It was Bobby Heenan and one of his teams.
It's the Brainbusters, dude.
Was it where he's dressed up in the dog,
Andre the Giant,
the dog protective dog gear.
Oh, that's right. Because yep. That was the Brainbusters, Arn Anderson and Tully Blanchard against the British Bulldogs. That was at WrestleMania or something. Like
SummerSlam, I thought.
SummerSlam, that's right. That's the first SummerSlam probably, like '88.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
I just remember him being all he can't fucking really move anything. He's trying to hit.
Honorable mention, the Weasel suit. When the Warrior got him in the Weasel suit, dude, he wrestled his own match trying to get that damn suit off.
He wrestled the suit.
Right. And that's skill right there, to be able to put a suit over.
Yeah, it definitely will be definitely a big loss for the wrestling community.
Yeah, I mean, even though he retired in 2000, still a big loss.
Right.
Never forgotten. Bobby Heenan will never be forgotten.
Definitely network.
Oh, definitely. Go look up some classic Bobby Heenan. Heenan family, Rick Rude, with Mr. Perfect, with Ric Flair. Dude, okay, another honorable mention, the 92 Royal Rumble. Like, that entire match, he's just like rooting for Flair the whole time, and like, Flair's on the ropes, he's gonna lose. No. Flair ends up winning. He loses his shit for his dude. Right. Like, he was permanently in character, and it was golden.
Right. Plus, like I said before, what made him a great manager was that people could get their hands on him because
he was a former wrestler. He knew how to take a bump. He was
not
willing
just that,
to.
but because he was a former wrestler, they'd always throw him into a handicap match with this guy.
Right.
And so you could get your hands on him.
Yeah, exactly. It was
like I said, British Bulldogs.
So many, Matt. Like, Hogan got his hands on him more times than you could count. Like, those two actually had to get along for him.
Oh, yeah. I didn't they come from...
AWA, I think.
AWA together?
Yeah,
basically?
Vern Gagne, basically. See, like, I got an idea how to go out. I want to do, like, a 21 bell salute. It rings 3 times. You can hit 7.
All right.
Here's to you, Heenan. Peace.